For Hype Plus News, I'm Bevan. Over the past several weeks, Minnesota has become the center of national attention following a string of fatal encounters involving Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. The most recent case involves the killing of ICU nurse Alex Pretty, adding to growing public concern after multiple deadly operations tied to federal agents in the region. These incidents follow earlier reports of ICE raids and shootings that local outlets say contradict statements from the Department of Homeland Security, creating confusion. But critics argue that over time, ICE has expanded far beyond that mission, operating more like a domestic paramilitary force. With 2 white Americans now dead within a month, many are questioning whether ICE has lost its way entirely and become something else, an agency whose violence is no longer limited to immigrants or communities of color, but now spilling outward into the general population. Following the news of these killings, a growing number of white Americans took to social media to express shock at seeing ICE target people who look just like them. On Threads, one white woman wrote, "Can we just go back to regular police brutality, please?" The comment immediately went viral and received backlash, but it also exposed a deeper sentiment, the belief that ICE violence was only supposed to be directed at immigrants and that police brutality was something other people, specifically Black and brown people, were meant to endure. Another user responded, "Ah, yes, the kind only Black and brown folks were subjected to, right? Girl, delete this." A separate white woman shared her reaction, writing, "I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be white people they would publicly execute first." Over on TikTok, similar reactions began circulating as white users posted videos expressing fear and disbelief that ICE could target them too.
For all the Black Americans saying ICE isn't our problem,
nah. Black people are on vacation. White people, you fix this.
Well, white America, congratulations. You are now getting a taste of what it feels like to be Black in this country. Is this what you voted for? Is this what you were expecting when you voted for Trump? Because ICE just shot down another white person today, and this time it was a white man who served in the U.S. military. And this administration is now covering for the ICE agents and lying on this man that they shot down and murdered, saying that he actually approached the ICE agents with a gun in hand, when in fact, we didn't see a gun on him till after an ICE agent unholstered the gun and ran off with it, and then the shots were fired. So I really hope you are enjoying this taste of how it feels to be Black in America.
Many of these posts framed the situation as a shocking betrayal, something outside what they thought were possible, revealing that for some, ICE was seen as an external force meant to police others, not themselves. As white users flooded social media with their reactions, another question surfaced. Where are Black Americans in all this? Some white users question why Black voices seem quieter in this moment, even though ICE violence is now being discussed nationally. One Black TikTok user addressed that directly, explaining why fewer Black Americans appear to be engaging.
A lot of people think that African Americans are asleep at the wheel when it comes to ICE. And it's like, no, it's just that we've always been fighting against this. It's not brand spanking new news for us. It's like the police have been killing us since like the end of Reconstruction, Jim Crow, Civil Rights Movement, into the current movement that we're in right now. It's always just been a constant thing. White people are just starting to realize that this stuff like kind of affects them, like the overreaching of the government, the police, and things of that nature. It's starting to affect them. So now they're all just like, oh my God. But it's just like, okay, it's Tuesday. Like for a Black person, I'm like, yeah, the police and the government are always overreaching, doing things that are wrong for the people. So it's not brand news to us, you know?
Their point. This is not new. Black communities have long understood that state violence is not selective. And what is happening now is simply an expansion of the system that has existed for centuries. White people acting shocked right now was the most predictable part of this story. History has been yelling at y'all for centuries, and you still chose selective hearing. You watched slavery. You watched Jim Crow. You watched lynchings, police dogs, fire hoses, mass incarceration, border camps, and militarized policing, and somehow convinced yourselves the violence had a target list that would never include you. That's the obtuse part. Me calling ICE and police slave catchers is not exaggeration. That was literally the old job title. Same function, new uniforms, new federal budget. What's different now isn't the violence. It's who you're seeing it happen to. For generations, white Americans told themselves this system was about law and order, about criminals, about immigrants, about those people. You were comfortable as long as the boot stayed on someone else's neck. So when ICE shoots white people, suddenly it's out of control. Suddenly it's not what it was meant to be. No, this is exactly what it was meant to be. The shock you're feeling isn't because something new happened. It's because you were willfully blind to what was happening. Always has been happening. You believe your skin was a shield. You believe your citizenship was a shield. You believe proximity to power made you untouchable. But here's the olive branch. If you can finally see it, then use what you have. Use that privilege you swear doesn't exist. Use the access, the benefit of the doubt, the ability to walk into rooms and to be heard without being labeled dangerous. Get in the field, show up, record, question, intervene, call officials, fund bail funds, protect people with your bodies if you really mean it. This is what Black folks have been doing. Don't wait for the fire to reach your house, bring water. This moment can turn into solidarity, but only if you stop centering your shock and start centering the people who warned you. For Hype Plus News, I'm Bevan.
Running a business is one thing. Getting people to know about it is another. That's why Hype Plus is now teaming up with business and brand owners to produce their own custom commercials to air across our network of over 1 million subscribers. From the script to who even stars in your commercial is made easy for you. Let us get the word out while you build your company.